Hey YouTubers, Jose Fantastico here. Just relaxing on a Saturday night. Then watching some Godzilla movie there. It's all out Monsters Attack 1969. I see King Caesar in there. Hey, 1 million in the house. Just watching some Godzilla. This is the 1969 All Monsters Attack. So it's almost towards the end, but see their fight in there and stuff. Thanks for dropping by the 1 million in the house. This All Monsters Attack actually had Godzilla's son in here. Hola, hola Sebastian Cristobal Valdez Bacias. Hola. Obrigado, gracias para venir aquí. Thank you everyone's come here so far. Thanks for the in the house. I'm just checking out Godzilla Saturday night. It's towards the end of this almost. It's the All Monsters Attack 1969 version. So this version in there is supposed to be 1999. Just checking out. Cheers, salute, kampai. Godzilla's on the offensive there. Hey, one like, thanks. I always liked watching a lot of the old Godzilla movies. Back when I was young, these Godzilla movies were coming out anyway. So I watched them back then. They looked pretty good. Now you could tell when it's you got the models that they use, but now you could tell when the background and the people running around don't match anymore. But this one again has the son of Godzilla. Hey, 7 million in the house. Chi Life, how you doing? Ciao. Ciao, Italiano there, I guess. Just here relaxing and watching Godzilla there on a Saturday night. Ciao, benvenido. Thank you, everyone's come by. Godzilla's kicking some butt in this, so are all the monsters. It's the thank you, 11 million in the house. 2 thumbs up. I'm watching a Godzilla movie on a Saturday night, just relaxing. Here in the United States tonight, the time changes. It springs ahead 1 hour. So, for example, it's 9 o'clock tonight. It's actually going to be 10 o'clock. So we changed the time here again in the States. Cheers, kampai. Roast. Godzilla's biting this guy up real quick. Hey, Bud Files, thanks. I'm just here relaxing. Son of Godzilla just did a Halo smoke ring. On this, it's All Monsters Attack 1969. They're kicking the space monster's butt. This one's got a Son of Godzilla in there also. It's got Ghidorah, Mothra, King Caesar look like. So it's cool when you watch these old ones. It's see what they look like and stuff. You could tell it's a lot different. But thanks for the 5 million in the house and 2 thumbs up. Again, just relaxing a Saturday night. Thanks for everyone's come by. I've got one new video out there, put it out yesterday. Yeah, Esther Corona, yeah. Sometimes these best old movies, just the filming. I don't know if you can see that clear, but some of these older movies are pretty cool. Some of the film is pretty good and stuff like that. But all the older Godzilla movies, everyone that's watched them, thanks for the 3 thumbs up. You've probably seen they've always attacked Tokyo or Japan and stuff in the older Godzilla movies. The newer Godzilla movies, they attack pretty much everywhere else in the world. But it's pretty cool that like these movies, they take the time, build all the models, and the models when they show them on the camera are pretty much functioning. But thank you. It looks like I've had people from all over come in. Thank you for the comments so far, Sebastian, Chili Life, Bud Files, Esa Corona. Thank you for everyone's come by so far. Thank you. Gracias, obrigado. Salamat. Domo arigato. For everyone that's come by so far. Thanks for the 1 million still sticking around. Yeah, I've seen that one a while back. If this one finishes, I might start that one. If I can find it here. Yeah, this is 1969. Drew, thanks. Yeah, the Son of Godzilla is late 1960s. Yeah, I think it is 1967. This one here, All Monsters Attack. It's filmed in 1969, but I'm doing pretty good, Drew. Hope you guys are doing good too. It's supposed to be taking place in 1999. Doing pretty good. Just relaxing here on a Saturday night. Just enjoying. I had a snack earlier. Had some Fritos and bean dip. That was my snack. Bean dip while I was watching the Godzilla movie. Thank you, Drew. Thank you. Again, thanks for everyone's come by. Again, go ahead. Whatever you're gonna say. No, it says, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Johnny Reynolds? Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, somebody on here. Can I tell you something? Oh. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Drew, of your cousin passed away last night. It's that's always a sad thing for people passing away. It's part of life and stuff like that. Patricia Heffin, hi, thank you for dropping by. Thanks for the 3 million. The 3 thumbs up again. Here, just relaxing, having some beer, had some Fritos and bean dip while I was watching the Godzilla movie here, All Monsters Attack. 4 thumbs up, thanks. So you see a little movie. I don't know if you can see their masks pretty clear there and stuff. Yes, I've lost relatives to cancer also there, Drew. Cancer is a very bad thing. It is bad when it's a certain age and stuff like that. I've lost relatives to that too, but other than that, sometimes you gotta move on. I want to hear some Rockets playing today, and they won by a lot. Repeat the Pelicans. They beat the Pelicans 146 to the 117. Wow, Johnny, that was a good game. Hey, 5 million in the house. 5 thumbs up. Thanks for dropping by. I do have a recent video that's one of the old churches in New Braunfels that was helped built by the German settlers in the New Braunfels region back in the 1840s. The church itself that's built is from the 1871 time frame in New Braunfels. So that's my recent video. They have a grotto in the back that's about 100 years old. Oh yeah, that's see, I'm not a big Lakers fan, so it'd be great if Boston could win. Drew, thank you for subbing. If anybody else wants to sub, go and sub, like, share if you want. Thanks, Drew. I know you've had a hard week here, weekend probably, with your family members passing away. Again, like I said, um, probably a lot of us have had somebody pass away from cancer. We had somebody last year pass away from cancer. Um, so it is a sad time. Sometimes we just gotta enjoy the day that we have and relax and talk to family and friends that are still around us and give us support. That's why it's always good to hug everybody every morning, say I love you to the ones you do love. Again, I'm watching Godzilla, All Out Monster Attack from 1969. The graphics there back compared to nowadays, everything green screen. No, I don't personally have my own Facebook. I pretty much have everything on. I do everything on YouTube. I don't have anything special. I don't. This is pretty much the only social media I do. I don't have like those kicks, those telegrams, those Facebook. I do have an X on there, an account on X, but I just have it there so I could list that I got a new video coming out. That's the only other social I have. But yeah, I don't have any other socials. I don't have those OnlyFans because I probably wouldn't look good in OnlyFans. But like anything else, I really don't have. Yeah, Drew, that's a thing. We all do live life once. It is sad and stuff like that. Johnny, yeah, we have a cat in here. He's probably asleep or playing with his little toys out there somewhere. But there's Godzilla there, and the son of Godzilla is on the other side of him. That's Monster Island there compared to what you see in the newer versions, and then the finished logo, the end. So I just finished all out attack. I'll see what else they got here. Again, thank you for everyone that's come by so far. I do have some current videos that are out right now. Some shorts that have been out. The shorts are kind of funny. I have some shorts that do about 700 views, and then I have one that's only got like 10 views. CM Punk, he's still wrestling, Johnny. That's pretty good on Monday night. I might check that out. CM Punk was pretty cool. Earlier on when Prime Video's got a lot of the Godzilla movies and also got all the Jackie Chan movies. If you like Jackie Chan, just find one real quick. I'm still here. I'm just checking out the TV screen here. Yeah, it was Destroy All Monsters. I just saw is actually 1970. I was off by a year. It's funny. This Amazon Prime's got all the. Yeah, the San Antonio Spurs, I think, play tomorrow. Greg Popovich might be retiring after this year's over, or but he hasn't been on there that much. He had that stroke. He had a stroke, so we haven't seen him out there too much. The biggest, I think, Johnny, the biggest thing. Yes, sir, no problem. I'm gonna check another one out here in a little bit, but I might watch a Jackie Chan, one of the older Jackie Chans. Again, like Godzilla memorabilia, I actually have a Godzilla alarm clock. It's probably about almost 2 foot tall. Godzilla alarm clock I got in Japan when I was living over there, and it's got a globe on his hand, and it looks just like Godzilla. And once the alarm rings, it makes that noise, his loud thing. I liked The Rock when he was coming up, and then maybe his middle years, like when he started playing Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and stuff like that. Um, Mr. Nice Guy. Probably watch First Strike. So I'm gonna be watching Jackie Chan's First Strike here in a little bit. Yeah, that little Godzilla is about almost 2 foot tall. Stands up. He's got a globe on one hand, on one of his hands, and when the alarm rings, it makes his Godzilla noise. And then you hear people yelling in the background, or the noise like if people are yelling in the background of the alarm clock for the Godzilla. And then you press the globe down and it shuts the alarm clock off and stuff. And it's got a regular dial like where his stomach is like the clock dials right in there and stuff like that. It was a pretty cool find there when I lived in Japan. But thanks for the 2 million that are here. Drop by. 5 thumbs up. Thank you. Again, I do a variety of channels, so I do have different videos like historical stuff, just relaxing, enjoying the time. Um, got some reviews, some barbecue tasting places, things like that. So I have different videos on there. Some driving videos. Sometimes like at the water when we go to the river and all that. We don't live too far from a place called Canyon Lake. It's probably about maybe 30 minutes away, but Canyon Lake the last 2 years has dropped about 80 feet. Just there's so many people moving in here in this area. Again, thank you everyone who's dropped by so far and the 5 thumbs up. Gracias para toda la gente que ya venía aquí, here con Jose Fantasticville. Thank you again, guys. So Jackie Chan I just started is Jackie Chan's First Strike, 1997. Starts off in Hong Kong. It's a Raymond Shaw Golden Harvest production. Yeah, when I lived in Japan, there was a lot of cool collectibles. I went to, so they have kind of like your thrift stores. They have them there. Um, the thrift stores in Japan, they would have, clothes like you get here and stuff like that. But they would have sections where they have toy collectibles. And I actually bought like some of the pink Power Rangers, the harder to find colored Power Rangers. Bought some of those over there. Roman Reigns, yeah, he's not too bad. I like him and stuff like that. Being from Houston and what you think of the movie about the Von Erichs, about the Von Erich family and the brothers and stuff like that, that wrestling movie. I actually haven't even watched that movie, the one about the Von Erichs. I need to watch it though to see how good it is. That whole family's had a bad history. A lot of them all took their own lives and stuff. I think only one of the brothers is actually still alive. Hey, 0 million in the house. Thanks for dropping by. 5 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone who's dropped by so far. I've seen this movie. I never noticed the horse in the background. I've seen this movie many times. Never seen the horse behind his shoulder there,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah,
I've seen this so many times. I never saw that till right now.
he just got married.
Yeah, it's the first. Oh. Hey, one me in the house. Thanks for being here, dropping by. I just got through watching a Godzilla movie, a 1971 or 1970 movie. All monsters attack one. I'm just checking Jackie Chan out. Just relaxing Saturday night. Um, Probably go to sleep a little early because we lose an hour tonight here in the United States. The United States, the time springs forward 1 hour. And then here, they still, in the wintertime, it falls back 1 hour. It's been in the upper 80s here recently, but tomorrow it's only supposed to get up to 67. We get a cold front that comes in. And then the rest of the week, it gets into the 90s. Kind of interesting here. This 1997 movie, they flew into the Ukraine when it was still under Russian control. Thanks for everyone's dropped by so far. Thank you, Mayasawa, for dropping by. Hey, one me in the house. I'm sorry, I was looking at the TV. I'm watching a Jackie Chan movie, First Strike from 1997. I'm just checking it out and stuff like that. Older Jackie Chan movie. Actually, wow, it's like 28 years old. Hey, Gabe, hello. Thanks for dropping by. One me in the house. Thanks for everyone who's left comments and stuff. Um, Sebastian, Chili, Drew, Esther, Johnny, Patricia. Thank you. All you guys have commented and left. Come by, Gabe. Thanks again. Our day's pretty good. Just relaxing Saturday night. I'm watching a Jackie Chan movie earlier. I was watching Godzilla, 1997, First Strike. And so I got that on right now, just relaxing again. Thanks for the 6 thumbs up. 1 million in the house. Yeah, it's been a relaxing day again. If you're here in the United States, don't forget your time changes. Tonight after midnight or after 2 in the morning, the time goes forward 1 hour. So you're actually losing an hour of sleep here in the U.S. In the winter, it's the opposite. It falls back. I know most of the other countries in the world don't do that. But thank you, everyone that's come by from other countries. It looked like I saw someone from Italy was in here. On down in Central America, there was somebody in here also earlier. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for everyone from other countries to come by. Thank you for visiting from a state here in the U.S. Again, just Saturday night, relaxing, enjoying a tall boy. So again, gracias, salamat, obrigado, domo arigato. Yeah, NASCAR tomorrow, Johnny. I wish I could sit down and watch it. I have to work. I'll be working tomorrow and stuff like that till about 4. They had NASCAR actually in Austin, Texas at the Austin Speedway. Some of my coworkers went to that. They came back. They were sunburned from watching that races there in Austin that they had. Yeah, I have some family members I like watching NASCAR. It's just I see it on TV, but I don't know if I could go, Johnny, to watch NASCAR in person just because it's a continuous left circle, left, left, left. Um, just a circle the whole time. I think I like Grand Prix better just because Grand Prix races, it's actual courses that they run through and stuff like that. Um, yeah, NASCAR is a course, but it's just an oval the whole time. But at least the Grand Prix, they do a actual course type thing. But thanks for the 6 thumbs up and 2 million in the house. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday wherever you're at. If you're in a warm place, stay cool. If you're in a cold place, stay warm.
If you cut the nails, cut look.
What?
Put it down, no?
Wow. They do it themselves,
Yes.
but the cat's not moving.
Yeah, that's right, look.
Gabe, thanks for enjoying my views. Thank you, thank you. Bray Wyatt passed away in 2023. Oh, wow. Well, it's like the actor Gene Hackman that passed away. He passed away a heart condition, and then his wife passed away with. She had a condition, but she also, they said his wife had passed away from a disease that you get if you eat food or other things that have like rat feces on them and stuff. So that whole thing is just weird. And then since one dog was inside, that dog passed away. Gabe, thanks for the great for liking my vids. Again, like I said, I do have a variety of videos. I don't stay on one genre or niche or whatever. Yeah, Gabe, I saw the Godzilla versus Kong. I actually liked that one. I went to the movies, met my oldest up in Austin, and we watched it at the movie theater. I liked it. I have like a little shorts about it, a little short video about it when we went. Took a short, shows the poster, and then when I came out, and I had a great time in that movie. We watched it in one of those ones that has not surround sound, but they get some fancy name for it. But it's like Dolby all around, and when you watch movies like that, it sounds pretty cool. But that's one of the movies I did enjoy. Thanks 2 million in the house. This is the one later. He's wearing the koala bear for short pants. Hey Johnny, oh man, yeah. I think see that's a yeah, Johnny. We had somebody passed away in February also. Um, as far as Gabe, actually, believe it or not, I haven't watched Sonic. I've watched Guardians of the Galaxy because that's still some of the good Marvel movies that were coming out. So Guardians of the Galaxy, I enjoyed all those, and then Godzilla's again. Yeah, Godzilla was good. As far as if I think Godzilla's been around as far as in the movie theaters longer, so I've seen the movies of Godzilla back in the 50s, all the way now, and even the Japanese movies that still come out with Godzilla. And he's wearing the little seal hat on there, Jackie Chan. The little hat there. Yep, it's true. Gabe, 1954, and it actually one of the places attacked in the 1954 movie. I lived actually near where it supposedly attacked. I lived near. When I lived in Japan, yeah, yep, 70 years old. When I lived in Japan, there's a in between Kawasaki, Japan, and Yokosuka, Japan. There's a beach that has it's about a 5 foot, no, it's about 15 foot tall Japanese. The Japanese made a 15 foot tall Godzilla statue, a big one, and it looks just like him. And he's facing inland, like he had just walked off the beach, just come from the ocean and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. As far as people that got channels here, I think Bud Files is the only one that's dropped by has got a channel. If you like anything, go check his channel out and see what he's about and stuff. Yeah, Godzilla's 70 years old now. It's like Jackie Chan. He's almost 70 years old too. I think he's about 68 or 69. Thanks for the 3 million in the house. The 6 thumbs up. If you like this, go and like, share, subscribe. Again, like I said, I have a variety stuff out there, and then I do have a members section, which I really don't have no members yet. I remember creature features that came out in the 1970s all the way up to about the 80s. I remember those kind of shows that they used to have, because before cable, you really just had your ABC, NBC, CBS, and then you might have had, well, I grew up in Brownsville, Texas, so we had the 2 channels from Matamoros, Mexico, also, so we could watch like how you guys watch wrestling here. We could watch the Lucha Libre on the Mexican stations that were in Brownsville, that we could watch in Brownsville, Texas. No problem, Gabe. I just put it out there. I don't ever really mention it and stuff like that. The biggest thing I always say is just like, share, subscribe, like most other people do. But yeah, I remember featured creatures. Esther, you probably remember Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. Then, and then those would be like at 10:30 at night, Saturday night actually. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, because they had that because I was kind of they were trying to always compete against Saturday Night Live, which back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, I think were the best Saturday Night Lives because they didn't have to worry about being correct all the time. Yeah, they had the Mistress of the Dark, Elvira, and I think she still does Comic Con type shows sometimes in her black outfit that she used to wear. Yeah, yeah, I believe that. But Some of those shows were pretty cool at night. Those 10:30 at night. I go stay out in the country in the summertime, working with our grandfather out in the fields, so we could get some good experience as high school kids in the summertime. And we go Saturday night, and one of our aunts had that on TV. And same thing, when you only had ABC, CBS, NBC, and sometimes forced to watch those shows too.
All units stand by. The enemy has arrived. Give me the briefcase.
Thanks for the 6 thumbs up. The 2 million in the house right now.
I have a detonator wired to uranium core.
Yeah, I watched the Godzilla movie earlier. I'm just on a Jackie Chan movie now. I've actually been nowhere near where Jackie Chan lives when I went to Hong Kong a couple of times. We do actually have we have a drive-in that's not too far from here in New Braunfels, Texas. It's called Stars and Stripes Drive-In, and it's got 3 large screens, and they play 2 movies on each screen, so you could watch 6 movies. Or if you pay for tickets to one screen, you'll watch 2 movies there. But they got the other 2 screens over there, so there's like 6 movies total they play a night. So we do near New Braunfels, Texas, have a drive-in still. Even in San Antonio, Texas, on the south side of San Antonio, Texas, they have a drive-in. It's 1 screen there in San Antonio, and it's actually it's being registered a historical landmark because it's been around since the late 1930s in South San Antonio. So yeah, we still have drive-ins here in Central Texas. I do remember drive-ins, like even in the valley where I grew up in. We had the drive-ins in the Rio Grande Valley. Drive-ins were awesome. I I think there's a drive-in near San Diego still. Um, it's one of the small. It's not a small town anymore, but there's an area in San Diego I think does have a drive-in because we drove by there because shoot. So when I lived in California about 3 years in the San Francisco Bay Area in the mid '90s, and then in San Diego I did 1 year in the early '90s, and then about 2009 time frame I was in San Diego for 3 years. But I think there is a drive-in near San Diego, California. Um, and I remember the town just because when I had come back from a deployment, they opened up a Sonic. They opened up a Sonic in that area in San Diego, and that had lines for like 6 months. There was lines at Sonic. Here, Sonic's just normal, everyday type thing. It's just like the Dairy Queens in California. Um, Most of them only serve ice cream, I believe. But here we got tacos, we got burgers, you got the chicken strips, the steak fingers, ice cream. So you got a lot of stuff at the Dairy Queen. And some of the Dairy Queens in real small towns in Texas, actually, that's where some of the city councils do their meetings and stuff. I know there's 4 cities like that here in Texas where they do meetings of their city councils and Dairy Queens. Again, just here relaxing. I watched Godzilla earlier, a movie from the 1970. All monsters attack. Now I'm watching Jackie Chan First Strike. This is a pretty good one. Jackie Chan's pretty old now. Actually, he's got a new movie that's coming out Has to do with something. He's saving pandas or something. Just got released in 2024. He's made a lot of movies in China, of course, that haven't been released out in the U.S. yet. And this one's a newer one that's coming out. I saw it on Amazon Prime, so it's gonna with the English subs, of course, subtitles. And if you guys know Karate Kid, there's a new Karate Kid movie coming out called Legends. Um, and Jackie Chan comes out in that one, and Ralph Macchio. So Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan are going to be out in a new Karate Kid. It takes place in the States. So if you like the Karate Kid stuff or movies, of course, a lot of people I think didn't like the Karate Kid, where Jaden Smith was out in. The one cool thing that helped that one, I think, is Jackie Chan was in it. California is okay. I think they're Esther. Just they got some casinos I've been to while I was living there. My first tattoo I got over there in Bell, in the Los Angeles area, Bell and Bellflower area. Thank you all for dropping by to me in the house. 6 thumbs up. Yeah, I like the Bay Area. Again, like I said, San Francisco Bay Area. I was stationed there from 94 to 96, so I liked it there. Again, that was, shoot, already 30 years now that I was stationed there, so it's changed a lot probably. I did like that area. If they have kept military bases there, I probably would have stayed in that area, but all the military bases, they have 5 military bases there that got shut down in the mid 90s. Yeah, I bet they are. And that's what people were saying about that Los Angeles fire. Stuff burnt down, and then people were trying to move in and buy those properties so they could put something different. That's the weird things about some of these big fires that just popped out of nowhere and burnt areas out. Sometimes they say people move in, like different investors, and want to buy up that property right away. But the cool thing with the Bay Area, you had Napa Valley, the wine country not too far. You had Marion County. Sometimes I would be up in Concord, California, Martinez, California. Uh, and if you like casinos, we used to drive all the way to Reno, Nevada, from the Bay Area. I like the Half Moon Bay Area again. Like I said, it was like over 30 years ago, so Half Moon Bay Area has probably changed a lot. But again, thank you everyone who's dropped by so far. The 1 million still watching. I think my Asawa gave me a thumbs up too. But yeah, it's changed a lot. The Bay Area is real nice. Even Fisherman's Wharf and all those areas was pretty nice. Yeah, El Paso, you guys probably had a dust storm a couple days ago because it got real dusty here. Even in San Antonio, we're about 4 hours from the nearest border, which is in Eagle Pass. Um, Eagle Pass, Texas, the border from San Antonio is about 4 hours. So we had dust and haze here for one whole day when it got real windy. So we get those winds sometimes. The funny thing is, growing up down in Rio Grande Valley back in the 70s and 80s, the biggest drug back then was marijuana and stuff, or the 420. Um, when the Mexican federales or the police would pick up the the marijuana, they would burn it on the Mexican side, but in the summer the winds would come blow into the U.S. side, so sometimes you could smell it about 10 miles from the border when they were burning stuff they had captured. Yeah, so we're a couple minutes into the first strike. Yeah, it would blow, the wind would blow into the U.S. side. And I grew up in the border area. Matamoros was a town across from us. And I tell people that, like, when I was in the late 80s, we used to just go across, and that's where sometimes we have our proms or fancy dances were across. Because back then it was still safe. It wasn't like it is now. Thanks for the 1 million that's still here. Or 2 million now. 6 thumbs up. Thank you, everyone's dropped by. It's getting late here shortly. I know in California, other states west of Texas, it's still early. But don't forget, here in the United States, the clock springs forward later on tonight. So we're all losing an hour of sleep here in the U.S. Everybody else, I think all the other countries don't change time really. And the koala under underwear in this one movie. Yeah, I always got into Jackie Chan movies too. They've always been pretty cool. Yeah, it's I think most places in Texas kind of cowboy style for most people, just because that's how most Texans identify with. Um, Down in the Rio Grande Valley, we have the biggest ranches. Some of the biggest ranches were actually Spanish ranches that were there, and then when it Mexico won independence from Spain, there were Mexican ranches, and then the Mexican ranchers that stayed in Texas after Texas became its own country uh, had cattle ranches down in South Texas. But one of the biggest families is the Ituria Ranch down near Raymondville, Texas. Yeah, everyone does speak Spanish. You know, de habla español allá en El Paso, aquí también in San Antonio. So in a lot of places, we do still speak Spanish, and you kind of need it in a way. And like I said, I grew up in a border town all my life. I don't live in a border town now. Just my family, most of my family still lives down in border towns. Um, but just after I retired, found better work up here in the area that I'm at around San Antonio. But yeah, it's again, like I said, we had Matamoros on the other side, and back then there wasn't much problems. You know, you really didn't have the cartels and stuff like that. But yeah, everyone speaks Spanish here. Sometimes they mistake my best half. She's from another country, but they mistake her for speaking Spanish or look like she's from the other side. But I'll be calling this here shortly. Just like I said, we lose an hour of sleep tonight, so I need to go hit the hay. Thanks for the 2 me in the house. A 6 thumbs up. Anyone that drops by to watch, just go and like, share, subscribe. Again, thank you, Esther, for coming by. Thank you, Drew, for coming by. Bud Files, Gabe. Thanks, Johnny Reynolds. Who else dropped by? Let me see. Chili Life. It looked like you're from Italy. Is Sebastian Ola. Thank you for dropping by. Again, thanks everyone who's dropped by here. Gracias para toda la gente. Está watchando aquí Jose Fantasiville. Good night, everyone. Gracias. Salamat. Obrigado. Dominicato. You guys have a good one. Again, if you're in a warm place, stay cool. If you're in a cold place, stay warm. Thanks for dropping by. Leaving comments also, that always helps and stuff like that. You guys have a good night. See you again another time. Adios.